So you got it. Did you get a haircut or are you just switching it up?
No,
Okay,
I got a haircut. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
What up, Mark?
Warner Ovens.
What's up? Yeah.
Warner
That's what Jimmy said last night. Or
That's lit. That's
the
awesome.
roadmap call.
Yeah, it looks good though too, man. But yeah, it is Warner Ovens. That's awesome. Cool. What do I do if I get an infringement letter from a brand for selling their product on Amazon? So personally, I'm not a huge fan of continuing to sell those products. Now, the weird thing is that a lot of big sellers do continue to sell those products, North Face, Vans, etc. I'm going to recommend you don't sell those SKUs anymore. However, some people that maybe are on the little bit more of the riskier side will sell that stuff if it doesn't show in their account health on Amazon.
Yep. We got the whole family checking in today. What's up, guys? If you're making your way in, we got the free Amazon class going down tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Especially if you've never been to one, this would be a great one to go to. We really got this thing dialed in, show you, basically help you skip a few weeks, if not months, of your initial learning process. Tons of good stuff. We got Illegal Chicken in the stream. That's a good name.
That is. So he was in the other day. I don't think it was yesterday though, but he made some awesome progress, man. I think it was Sunday that he was mentioning that he started to turn up here. Okay, how do I increase my daily sales volume? So the cool thing is, as Amazon sellers, right? Like our only cog in the machine is getting good inventory, right? So it's getting better inventory, right? The only way to grow your business is to sell more of the stuff you're already selling or find new stuff to sell, or both ideally.
Yeah, but buy more stuff and use a repricer is the easiest way. If you're not doing one of those, then you should be. Can you use Foot Locker Academy again and get yes? We're sub 2 minutes for the ungate today. We speed ran. That's cool though. That's cool.
Yeah, big sites, guys, for sure. I have an order from Stylevana, but I didn't order a lot because I was scared Amazon wouldn't accept their invoice. So Nathan, right? Imagine telling your grandpa who was getting shipped off to war by the government.
We speed ran to Vietnam speech today too.
Yeah, bro, pre-JFK was paying 90% taxes. That like, yeah, man, I'm afraid to buy a super profitable product and sell it. Print the cash.
What else can we speed run our way to? We need a live stream bingo.
Yeah, that's what someone. We need. Okay. Yeah, so Armand or like Mark, I'm counting on you guys.
Yeah, somebody please make a stream bingo.
Still worth it to sell Nike, Adidas, and Puma, considering those three are honestly probably not even close. Some of the biggest arbitrage friendly brands. Yeah, I mean, there's literally billions of dollars being purchased to those annually. How can you get the buy box? So the cool thing is the buy box just rotates to everyone who's priced competitively on 99% of listings. So if your inventory is checked in and it's priced competitively, some sales are going to come to you.
For sure. Probably want to use a credit card, Alexa. It might work.
So should I just order 3K well, Nathan, if you're asking that question, man, I wouldn't go that deep because you probably aren't super confident in your sourcing abilities yet, man. But you 10 units of this, 15 units of that, stuff like that.
Keep in mind that usually ships from Asia too, so your lead time is going to be really long on that.
If I'm selling, not
that it's a bad item, but just remember, like you can probably buy something you can flip faster.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, as you guys do this more, you're going to get dialed on where these suppliers ship from. Like, for example, Dick's Sporting Goods typically ships out of southern New York, right? Like southern upstate New York, which is kind of an oxymoron. But so it comes really quick to like PA, Virginia, Ohio, New York, etc.
Yep. On offers tab, what does it mean someone's stock is 30 plus 5? It means they're hiding stock, but they might have more than that. They have a max order quantity on.
Okay. What is the best way to reverse source? All I'm finding is storefronts with not the best product. The cool thing is, if other people are selling stuff, especially if they got a lot of reviews, they're making money on it. Therefore, the differentiating factor isn't your ability to find the products. It's your ability to make the items profitable.
Bang. What up, Sadiq? Appreciate you.
My boy Sadiq was grubbing the Fogo last night.
There you go. Yeah. How many people did you have at family dinner?
Well, see, because I was so tired from doing tax stuff. We went 4 deep. We went only main inner circle. Stevenson, Thailand. Max was setting up the prep center.
Present Walmart. Yeah, Walmart invoices work, Abdul. Yeah, Dick's works too, Michael. How do you know when to ignore an IP complaint? Check like 2 or 3 other listings for that same brand and see if there's anyone getting booted off on those. Like see like there's 20 sellers, then the next second there was 3 sellers. Like that. Look for patterns like that where a bunch of people get kicked off all at once.
Praneeth, just do a different ASIN or call Amazon. and I just realized it has no buy box. Should I take the listing down and return the products? No, please print the wealth on no buy box listings. Please print the wealth. You should treat a keep it chart the exact same if it has a buy box or if it doesn't have a buy box. You're still going to look at, is the price stable or going up? It's probably good if that's the case. Is the competition stable or going down? It's probably good if that's the case, right? You don't want to automatically disqualify something that doesn't have a sales rank or doesn't have a buy box, right? You need to be printing the cash on that stuff if it looks good.
Yep. How do you do multi-skew? And I assume you're talking about multi-pack, Jordy. You'll just throw whatever you want to multi-pack into the poly bag or box and then slap a label on the outside of that, just so Amazon gets it as whatever multi-pack end product you're trying to get to the customer.
Can I use Keepa and SellerAmp to find out what words people search for on Amazon? So we don't do private label. So, and those aren't really applicable for private label either. So technically, no.
Yep. What up, Jules? Long time no see. I beat you to it today.
Yeah. What up, Shrutika? Shrutika said she's coming to Miami. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chris. Oh, this is my guy. Chris makes some good videos, man. That's what's up.
You got good vibes in the profile pic too.
Facts.
Profile picture palm reading. That's the new
Can I use Ziplocs for combined items? It makes a lot more sense to do poly bags. Those are going to be cheaper. But yes, either way, as long as they have the suffocation warning on them.
Yep. How many of y'all are going to let us know in the chat if you're going to Miami Sellers Conference? I'm curious to see how many of y'all will see there. If you're not and you're near Miami, you want to come hang out, I think their tickets are still on sale. March 15th. Good. It's always a good time in Miami.
Okay, I'm doing FBM. When I get my store to where I want to switch to FBA, what is the process? Relist the item and click FBA compared to FBM. And Alex, you're not going to be able to FBM every SKU, right? Only certain things. So I recommend getting in the habit of like listing everything FBM for like 96 hours and then just keep it rolling.
Yep. Mark, you are. We got Sadiq too. Sweet.
Oh, cool.
Sunshine wants to. You're probably in Florida based on the name.
I'm pretty sure she's in like Jacksonville. I think she mentioned
right?
Yeah.
How long y'all have had to wait to resubmit? Just keep immediately resubmitting unless you're getting auto denied, and then wait 24 hours, and then you'll stop getting auto denied. Yeah. Also, like rename the file and annotate, so like highlight some stuff so that the systems think it's a new invoice.
Do you ever source books anymore? Nah. Sourcing books is a sub 10K net worth activity.
It would be kind of fun. Just for old time's sake, one of these days.
Relaxing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. Yes. All right, Sunshine. That's doable for sure.
Sarasota, yeah. We'll be speaking there in 10 days, Chris.
Okay. Will I ever have to worry about Amazon being oversaturated or not viable in the future? If you're going to worry about Amazon being oversaturated in the future, you have to be incredibly worried about your job being oversaturated in the future, right? You should be instead focused on building yourself so you don't have to worry about it. And you're the type of person capable of making money regardless. You know a bunch of entrepreneurs, you got a bunch of skills, right? That's going to be far more recession proof than the business model. What you realize after you've done business for a while is that the business model isn't the issue. You're the issue and you're the solution. Like there's no magic business model. Everything takes a bunch of work.
So some are better than others, but most of them work given enough effort. Target's not allowing you to order online. Yeah. So order cancels, general best practices. Use PayPal. Use like virtual cards, that kind of thing. And really just like anytime you place an order, pick a variable, switch it up, place the same order like 2 or 3 times, and see what works. Right. So one time you'll switch all the payment methods. Next time you'll change the address around and see what kind of goes through. Right. And at the end of the day, if they're not shipping your stuff, like we're not sitting here, Miles and I, like our teams are not sitting here just spamming the same like place that cancels your order. You just go somewhere that wants your money and you come back when they want your money again.
Okay. How long should it take for a beginner to find a winning product using storefront stocking? I'd say about 1 every 20 to 30 minutes. If you're actually using all the discount and moat methods we talk about, you're probably not going to find many at all if you're not using the discounts and stuff that we talk about.
Yeah. That would be pretty fast if you're a beginner, to be fair though.
Oh, because you're probably taking a while to work through shit.
Yeah, it takes you a while. Like, we've gotten very used to like the right things to look at. You know, if you're finding like 1 an hour as a true beginner, that's pretty solid.
I was told to stay away from bigger brands. That's horrible advice. Whoever told you that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, because you got to work way harder then, man. You got to do a lot more ungates. Those products are going to be carried on less websites. Therefore, there's a way smaller chance that there's going to be profit on that item specifically. No, the easiest stuff, and some of y'all got a Nike out nearby, you haven't even scanned the whole story. Like that's step one, literally step one. If you got one within 30, 30
yeah, if you're gonna sell a small brand, it might as well be yours, and you're worrying about ranking it and all that kind of stuff.
I've been denied 5 times from Nike. The email says I need an invoice from a wholesaler. So Tiao, we're gonna keep telling you, man, just resubmit. You got to trust us on this. I had to submit Converse 7 times as well. Life is way too short to worry about what Amazon says in those decline emails. You just got to trust Uncle Warner, Uncle Miles, right? It's going to work out.
Yep.
You only need it to work.
Do you wholesale at all? Like a little bit, Nathan. Always stepping stone. Like some people it is. Like it really depends on what you like to do. Like if you want to be making cold calls and building relationships, all that kind of stuff, if that's your jam, then do wholesale. If you like building systems, working with VAs, working with some friends, that kind of thing, just chilling out, placing some orders, then always the way.
Walmart doesn't send invoices. Doesn't matter. You're just going to use the email receipts. Just starting out. Yeah, it has to be the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, NASA, but who cares though? It works once and then you're good, What time is the free training? Yeah, so it's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you get registered for that if you haven't been to one of those yet. It's linked in the bio. It's linked in the Twitter bio, on Instagram, and then linked in the description for you guys on YouTube here. What is the most simple way to find products? Okay, Warner, what's the most simple way to find arbitrage products?
Well, luckily we both have probably 10 to 25 hours of sourcing stuff on YouTube you can look through. But basic example is go to one of those videos where you found a profitable item. Start clicking through the other storefronts on SellerAmp. Start learning like the brands that people are crushing it on, like learn the products within those brands that are good. Use Keepa to like validate that it sells well, nothing else, and just kind of go from there. You don't need to get super fancy with it.
Yeah, so looking at what other people are selling, then definitely retail arbitrage too. If you got like even like Kohl's clearance is popping right now. You still source Walmart. I did a fire coaching call last Friday night with my coaching guys on Walmart stuff.
Yeah, Walmart can be good. You just like multi-pack, like stuff that's harder to find. Generally, retail price isn't much at Walmart.
Yeah, you can tax it too, and you can Walmart credit card it as well. Has anyone? Yes, yeah. Me on every single thing I've ever submitted except to eBay. I was a boomer and like hit them up for specific stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that is actually that's one of the signs. If you're like asking the brand for an invoice.
Yeah, y'all don't need to be doing
that. The forecast is getting a little bit worse for your first like 3 to 6 months.
Yeah. Like these days, if you're doing that, you're working way too hard. Like
you rip what you have.
Your chances. Yeah, like you're putting out inferior energy into the universe. What up, Cole?
Yep. Yeah, Jay, I never really had success with shoes at the outlets. I know a lot of people do. I like clothes and stuff.
You said rename the invoice. What other name can I use? Rose, like Invoice Date.
Doesn't matter.
Nike Invoice Date, Puma Invoice Date. What I'm confident you can figure something out that looks legit with that. Okay, is buying from Sam's Club recommended? So absolutely, if you're finding good stuff on there, right? They probably even got some private label brands that are probably reseller friendly. The key is that you don't just want to go source on random websites because someone said it was good, though, right? The way you're going to find stuff as a beginner is going to be storefront stock, or should be.
Yep. Accidentally sent a private label item to Amazon. Still receiving. Should put in a removal order. I mean, make sure like what did you see that's actually private label? Like if you see lots of other sellers on like different listings and stuff, then I would sell it. If you notice like the brands on it or something like that, like I would place a removal order ASAP and like raise your price really high so you don't make any sales.
I watched a few of y'all's videos a weekend. You showed us how to source. Yes, yeah. If you see us make a video about it and we're not saying this is not the way to do it, don't do it this way. It's probably a good way. Yeah, Cole, you just use the emails, man.
Source Walmart clearance yesterday, bang. Probably found a couple of things there. You're never gonna get like rich off clearance, but there's no easier way to find a couple base hits, couple things you can prove concept with, like all that good stuff.
Wonder Life, you're overthinking it, man. Just keep some like there's no rules with this stuff. Like there's no rule. Okay, so Pooch, man, you ask every single stream, what do you think about buying OA leads? It's making me think you might be selling OA leads, or something, man. But source on your own. Is buying label printers optional? Yes, you can use an old school one. I didn't have money, so I started out with an old school one.
change anything in process because of new inbound fees. Go to your FBA shipment settings and toggle optimize shipments. It seems to be best unless you're shipping very small shipments, and that starts to make you make a bunch of small shipments where your per pound is really high. If that's the case, then you probably want to use inventory placement.
Do I stay away if Amazon is on the listing? Ooh, see, now that's a good question right here. I'm gonna pull up an example of that and show you guys what we mean. So it's, and I hate that it's like a subjective answer, but it depends, right? It depends if Amazon's sharing buy box or not, which, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna show you guys how you can tell that.
I actually have 2 examples. I was literally shooting a video on this. If you
Oh,
want me
wow. All right. Hit the screen share, family. Yeah,
I'll hit the screen share.
All right.
Literally like 30 minutes ago, I was ripping a little SellerAmp video showing some examples of this.
All right, cool. Fire away. Fire away.
Sweet. Can you throw my screen up there?
Bang. All right, here we go.
All right. So if you are about to sell an item and you see Amazon's on it, right? So you can see the keep it down here. Amazon's all over this item. Super simple, quick check. Just make sure the buy box is rotating to different sellers. So like down here, you can see the buy box price line is solidly underneath Amazon.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's a bunch of like stuff like this where people might be kind of scared of it. This is a really obvious example of when it's, you know, something you actually can sell. You'll also be able to see it in the SellerAmp buy box stats. So if we filter by like last one, we can see tons of rotation, lots of like, you know, 11 feedback, 1 feedback. So like this is like perfect type of item that you could sell as a new seller. And then you got stuff like this where it is kind of hugging the price. Yeah. So you'll see stuff like that where, you know, it's basically the same price, and Amazon tends to like hog the sales when they're at the same price. But if you can beat them on pricing, then you'd make a little bit of money, right? So like anytime somebody comes in here and, you know, there's some third-party sales there like 35, it's just like a little bit harder basically. So this is like a little riskier. These are super, super solid.
Boom. Y'all heard the man right there. So yeah, unfortunately it depends, but luckily a lot of people automatically disqualify listings that Amazon's on. So if you guys are savvy, you're using those methods we're talking about, right? You're not gonna have to worry about that. How did you get the graph up? So that's the Keepa Chrome extension. Haslam, I'd recommend watch some of my YouTube videos or Warner's YouTube videos if you want to see a good walkthrough.
Check out batting gloves too. Yeah, I mean, super seasonal, like all the baseball stuff. I was looking at a little bit. Got spring training. Maybe here. I don't know baseball. It's soon though. Like all the keep charts are dipping.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'd actually did a source call with my coaching guys on baseball stuff too, and it was lit. How do you set up a catch-all email using Namecheap and a YouTube tutorial? It is $6 a month. Mine is.
Yep. Still use 30 to 40 cents or higher. Brandon, I'm estimating like 60 cents a pound. I changed just go to your SellerAmp, change inbound shipping to 60 cents, and then it'll be, I think, even a little bit of an overestimate, but that's kind of what you want. You want to make sure you have more profit than you thought.
Okay, Ozlight. So you got kicked by accident? That was definitely a mod. That's our fault. We'll get that fixed. So yeah, Nathan, about 100 sales per month. Maybe a little bit lower if the Keepa chart looks good. Estimated sales is such a tough just gauge of velocity because there's so many listings where like the sales rank has changed a lot in the past and it says 26 estimated sales per month. But if you look at the Keepa chart, it's popping recently. So you're much better off looking at like offer count oscillation to gauge that.
Yep. How long did it take you when you first started to know where the deals are? How you finding a lot today? Yeah, I mean, I tried OA and failed once, right? So like if you're having trouble, like you're not alone. There was also way less information. If there was as much as we're giving away, I think it would be a lot easier. I think realistically, you should be making money within a month these days if you're actually trying.
Yeah. And that gets, if you post on social media, that time gets like chopped like crazy. Like I literally, there's never been a day in my entire OA career where I didn't find something. Cause like week 1, I was like screaming loud on the internet, desperately trying to find other sellers. And I met Garrett week 1. I met Danny and we just got to it every day and had a shitload of fun doing it. But like my first month, I put in more time than people put in like their first year. And I talked to more sellers than most people talk to in their entire career. So that made the whole process a lot easier.
We do. Yes, Jules. Not big enough for wholesale yet. How can you find consistent replens via OA? I mean, like replens are not what you're looking for. You're looking for any product that you can sell. And then what's replenishable about it is the same condition under which you bought it. So usually it's like a sale or a coupon, like one of those. If your item is just sitting there and you can buy it whenever you want, it's not going to be a good item just because it's too easy to find. But I just like you just got to get after it, right? So we've got a bunch of sourcing stuff. I uploaded one a couple days ago. You can watch, and just do that.
I bought Bitcoin at 70,000 today, and my wife wants to divorce me. What do I do? No, I'm kidding. That wasn't the comment.
I was going to say I didn't even know it. Didn't even know you got there.
Does Nike let you wholesale? No, it's all OA. I mean, like wholesale in a sense of buy direct from them. Wholesale, no. Can you buy a ton of product on their website and flip it? Hell yeah, man. What does it mean if there's no buy box? Amazon thinks it's maybe too expensive or something like that. You should definitely print the wealth though on that listing regardless. Like if the keep a chart looks good, right? A lot of people automatically disqualify no sales rank listings, no buy box listing, Amazon on it listings. Meanwhile, there's many cases where those SKUs are actually good and they should be ones you print the wealth on.
Typical process for 3PLs. Yeah. So those of you who don't know, you can get a prep center. They'll like receive and ship out all your stuff for you. So you will put on a spreadsheet, says, hey, this is what I bought. This is what it cost me. This is where I bought it. And then they'll enter all that into your Seller Central account, whatever inventory lister you might use. And then they'll just kind of track all that. As far as like tracking it incoming, if you're asking about that, just make sure that whatever you bought actually got shipped out. If it didn't, then email the supplier that shorted you.
So Chris, the cool thing is the beauty category, I'd almost guarantee is an auto engate for you. Just do like Glossier or the Thrive Cosmetics website if it's not though, but I almost guarantee it is. And just kind of like a blanket statement, guys, like in 2024, every big website works. Every brand website works. Like I've seen blank sheets of paperwork. I've seen Walmart in-store receipts work. Like you just gotta just kind of go through the process, and you'll probably get declined a couple times too, and that's fine.
Yeah, people are out here like their entire business never gets started, and other people are just submitting a blank piece of paper, seeing what happens, and great things happen. Yeah, like don't submit a blank piece of paper. I'm not telling you to do that. Yeah. I think it's a bad idea, but submit then like literally anywhere you can buy stuff. Like
Burnt, you can. It's typically a little bit too much effort, I would say, to kind of get bang for your buck essentially on your time and such. Do y'all consider the BSR? Absolutely. But I consider the keep it try to have a lot more though. Yeah, okay, Asla, text me one more time right now and send me your disc. I'll do it right here while we're on this, man.
Our mods take care of that, man. There's not a
Yeah. One more time, Asla. I'll hook it up right now.
You gotta see what can't just be.
What is the salary of a VA earning a net profit of whatever they want, man? Whatever that, I mean, you got that.
Is that what they're making you? Is that what I'm confused by the question?
Well, now the interesting thing is, bro's either like knows everything.
Yeah. Me. Like, either has a great VA or yeah. If you have a VA that's making you that, you should probably be paying them somewhere around $650 a month plus a 5 to 10% profit share bonus. When do you use KPF? Whenever you want to make money, my friend. I would say like whenever you're trying to break into like kind of new ideas, you can kind of use that there. Really just like cycle between some SellerAmp reverse, some KPF, like whatever works for you. You want to start Amazon, you have a full-time job as a salesperson, so you're making good money. Just want to get Amazon as well. Like you definitely can make money with it, right? Like do both. Like do FBA, do FBM. You're a sales guy. You work hard. Like you're no stranger to some hard work. Do both. FBM will make you more money. If you're getting too busy, then FBA.
Is low profit product not good for a start? Yeah, no. Only buy stuff that's profitable. Alex, I know you haven't been to the Nike Alley yet, Alex. Come on. Go to the Nike Alley. Go to the Nike Alley.
Low profit. Of course, that's a bad product, Alex. Come on, man.
go to the outlet, man. Go to the outlet.
What does it mean to sell 10K a month? Usually, if you're doing 10K a month, you're probably making like $2,000 profit. And then that might go like percentage-wise might go down a little bit as you scale, but anywhere from like 15 to 25%, depending on how hard you're working. Does the product you source have to match the UPC? It's good if it does, but if you're confident that it matches and the UPC are different, like you can still make good money on this. There's lots of money that we have both made on listings where the UPC is either not there or incorrect.
What are some ways? Yeah, the cool thing is the market's just going to adapt. We live in a efficient market. The prices are going to go up on stuff. Yeah, optimize shipments, Facebook user.
Yeah,
If
I
I
would use
wanted,
that.
if I
And
wanted,
it seems like they've overcorrected based on a lot of things. They've overcorrected on fees a couple times and fixed it. I would assume we'll get some clarity. And we're also getting reduced FBA fees as a trade here before too long.
if I wanted to spend 6K on products this month, but I'm a new seller, what category should I source from? See, now that's a tough one, right? It kind of depends what you're interested in, right? And that like my default answer is like Nike, Adidas, Puma, online and retail arbitrage. But you might be super into makeup stuff, right? And in that case, some of the makeup brands and beauty brands, right, are going to make sense for you. You might be into video games, right? You might be really into books and such, right? The default answer is going to be go to the description, do all the auto ungate ASINs, get Nike, Adidas, Puma ungated, hit up the outlets, right? And then get to it sourcing online and document on social media is the smartest thing you can do too.
Yep. Fee reduction in apparel. Yeah, that is true. We did get an apparel fee reduction.
Oh my gosh.
Like a lot. They're like way better actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just bullish on
that was a nice gift from Amazon with the new shipping garbage that they're tossing at us.
Whoa. All right. Okay. Keelan, the catch-all email is $6 a month, man. So
yeah,
I think you're a little bit confused on kind of like what it is, man. It's basically just an email that lets you get a shitload of emails to do email and account sign up coupons with, man. But I mean, yeah, it's $6 a month, man. And tax deductible, so it's worth it. Yeah.
Sure. Sourcing videos I mean I've made a ton of grocery, that kind of thing, but also like it'll take you a couple hours to understand variations.
Yeah, you're in control, man. Right? Yeah, burnt cream, you're in control. You can choose to not be intimidated.
It's your business. Yeah. I would spend the hour learning variations, but if you want to lock yourself out of a whole category just because you're a little intimidated, then it's your business.
Would you Amazon? Yes, absolutely.
What up, Sway? Is that the new term?
Okay. Hey guys, this is a good question. I'm on a listing where FBM stores are charging $7.95 shipping when in the buy box. I'm matching the total price with free shipping, not winning the buy box. Jay, it's almost certainly a delivery date issue. You probably aren't in 0-day handling time. The people beating you for the buy box probably are.
Yeah, it defaults to 2-day handling time, which will crush your buy box and a lot of stuff.
Can you explain the catch-all email? Yes. So you purchase a domain, so like miguelrivera.com or whatever. Then you set up a catch-all using Namecheap, using an email or using a YouTube tutorial for that. And then now you can type in Miguel at miguelrivera.com, Miguel1 at miguelrivera.com, Miguel12, literally anything at that domain.com all transfers through to that email right there. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. You can also add like a plus after your actual email and it'll redirect to whatever's for that.
Which video should I watch first as a complete beginner? Boom. So first step, you should get registered for the free training we got going down tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right? So that's in my Instagram bio, Twitter bio, YouTube description as well. Go on YouTube. Go watch some of this man's videos, his free course. Watch my free course. That's about 3 hours of stuff, right? That'll get you up to speed really, really quick too with that. Yes, absolutely.
Lego's the best to start. I would say it's not a very good one to start with, but it might be the worst to start with. But yeah, buy and hold it works, but like there's way better ways to make your money grow faster.
Yeah. Should you offer Prime shipping as an FBA seller? You actually don't have a choice but to offer Prime shipping. So yeah, and it's lit too. So you definitely want that.
You opt out of Prime just for fun.
Yeah, Nike. Yeah, man, like the Nike outlet, right? TJ Maxx, Marshalls, like you can do in-store and online. You should probably do both, honestly. When you're a beginner, learn by far most from y'all content. Yes, sir, Legal Trap, and I got you guys. All right, Oslo, I'm checking it right now. I'm going to get you hooked up right now. All right, let's see. Did you actually hit me up? Let's see. Okay, all right, Oslo, I didn't get it.
Just to separate sales from different variations. It shouldn't separate sales. Like the keep a chart will be the same for every variation. The price would be different, but the sales rank would be the same. You can check the rate at which the variation is gaining ratings, or look at the data offers tab and see if you can see like real kind of 1-by-1 sales. the Home Depot penny items are real. I have no idea what you're talking. Do you know what they're talking about?
Well, so there's Walmart 3-cent items which are lit.
Oh, that's like the
yeah, absolutely, man.
resale group or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
some of those are real. Like, yeah, it's fun. It's not a business, but it's fun. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, bro, you can have a lot of fun doing, and you could totally make money doing that shit too. Do you use a new order as a guest? Nope, I use the same account, Miguel. Same account. No, it's different, Frank. It's different. Yes, that's relatively accurate, Nathan. Yeah.
Suggested supplies from USPS and UPS. Andy, you can get free labels from UPS. You can get free boxes from USPS as long as you're using USPS shipping. And then anything else you need, generally just grab it on Amazon.
Yeah, so literally we have 129 of y'all watching on here. I got 25 of you guys on here on the gram. Everyone can go ahead and get free shipping labels from UPS and free boxes from USPS. You totally should. It's all free. Go get that. Print the cash.
Okay. How do you get the buy box? You got plenty of inventory, barely selling. Is all of your inventory checked in? Like you okay, you got distracted there. You're gonna trigger like a roar chain here. If you are not on back order, then you should be getting buy box rotation. If you're FBA, if you're FBM, then you need to turn up your shipping template where it gets to the customer faster, or turn down your handling time. You don't need to use that. That's for like private label, Michael. That's like way more expensive than you need.
Free. Yeah. Yep. Free. Yeah. If you literally just Google it, you'll see it on their website. Do I need to use
what is a 2x1 label?
Like FNCs, man. Yeah, you can't get those.
Okay.
Yeah, those you're gonna buy on Amazon. If you search FNSKU, like Amazon FBA, or just even honestly Amazon FBA labels, they'll nicely pop up there. Okay. We love you, bro. Appreciate it. So, all right, I need some score predictions. How will I play at basketball today? I've been playing very well the past 2 weeks after a couple weeks of playing poorly. Tips on pushing Amazon PL listings, far and away, not even close. The best advice for that in 2024 is to make a shitload of organic TikToks.
Yep.
And that might require some dancing on camera, but making money's uncomfortable.
Making some cheesy videos, like, yeah.
Is there a foolproof way to ungate Nike? Yes. Watch my YouTube tutorial on it.
Leading scorer type of night.
Yeah. It depends. Tuesdays are light. But if I'm the only guard on my squad, I'm gonna get off for sure. All right. Well, we played a 16. But I like the energy, Patrick. I like the energy though. What up, Pete?
You got a little DM to check there, Miles. Seems like.
Yeah, dude. Miles got handles. Yeah, I'll give any of y'all watching this a bucket, not even a question. Unless you played in college. And in that case, there's still a decent chance, depending on your stature. Established products, not PL. PPC on Amazon. But if we're talking like it's your own private label thing, then yeah, TikToks for sure. Yeah, Warner Ovens. Vibes. That's a major compliment too. And see, now that's the thing. Some of y'all don't get that reference, and that's a problem. You need to be watching the Sam Ovens.
You have to be deep into the make money online to
deep. 5 years.
You got to be very deep.
Very deep. It's worth it though. That shit's good, man. Where else are you? I'm on YouTube as well here, family. Right there. Right, cool. All right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. So we've got the free training going down March 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern right there. It's at the link in the bio, so make sure you get registered for that. Link description there.
Right.
What repricer? So go on YouTube, search Flips for Miles repricer if you want to walk through on that. Have a great night. Love you guys. See you soon.
Let's make some money. See you guys on free training tomorrow.